Harry Potter actor James Phelps has led the tributes flooding in for the late Sir Michael Gambon. The legendary actor's family shared the heartbreaking news in a statement on Thursday afternoon. On behalf of his wife Lady Gambon and son Fergus Gambon, the statement read, "We are devastated to announce the loss of Sir Michael Gambon. Beloved husband and father, Michael died peacefully in hospital with his wife Anne and son Fergus at his bedside, following a bout of pneumonia. Michael was 82. We ask that you respect our privacy at this painful time and thank you for your messages of support and love." Following the news, celebs took to social media to share their tributes. Harry Potter actor James Phelps, who played Fred Weasley, wrote a touching message. He said, "Very sorry to hear about the passing of Michael Gambon. He was, on and off the camera, a legend. Just a little memory of Michael," he shared, "whilst shooting HP6 I worked on the AD department for the whole shoot, apart from the days I was acting. And for that reason I spent many hours with Michael during the shoot. He was always very funny and very welcoming to share any knowledge he had. One day we were shooting Dumbledore's final clock tower scene, obviously quite an intense scene. In between setups Michael asked what I was up to that weekend. As it happened my brother and I were reading Peter and the Wolf with the Manchester Halley Orchestra. 'Do you have the script with you?' he asked. I did. They done that, let's got through it and if you like I can give some notes. So we spent what should have been his downtime going over my weekend gig. It is a memory I've always had as one of the highlights of my HP days." Jason Isaacs, who played Lucius Malfoy, also said, "Magnificent Michael Gambon has died. I learned what acting could be from Michael in The Singing Detective, complex, vulnerable and utterly human. The greatest thrill of being in the Potter films was that he knew my name and shared his fearless, filthy sense of fun with me." Stanislav Yanowski, who played Victor Krum in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, wrote on Instagram, "I am very sad to hear that we've lost another legend. Sir Michael Gambon. I am grateful to have shared the same set with you and will treasure all the great memories, laughter and lessons forever. R.I.P. Former Top Gear host Jeremy Clarkson wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, "I'm so sad to hear that Michael Gambon has died. He was hugely amusing, and such a tremendous guest, we even named a corner after him." Sir Michael had appeared on the BBC motoring show a number of times and insisted Gambon Corner had to stay in the programme when Clarkson left. The official Harry Potter account shared, "We are incredibly saddened to hear of the passing of Sir Michael Gambon. He brought immeasurable joy to Harry Potter fans from all over the world with his humour, kindness and grace. We will forever hold his memory in our hearts." While the official account for Doctor Who shared, "We're sad to report the passing of Sir Michael Gambon, who appeared in A Christmas Carol in 2010. Catherine Jenkins, who starred alongside Sir Gambon in the episode, boasted, "My dear Catherine. My first acting role was opposite Sir Michael Gambon in the Doctor Who Christmas special. He couldn't have been kinder, calmer and more supportive. Today we have lost the loveliest of legends #RIP #RIP Michael Gambon." David Baddiel wrote, "First time I ever went to see any theatre with a capital T it was Michael Gambon in Brecht's Life of Galileo at the National in 1980. It's still the best stage acting I've ever seen. RIP. Olympian Sharon Davis commented, "Rest in peace Professor." Piers Morgan's son Spencer added on X, "RIP Michael Gambon. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. Albus Dumbledore. While Piers Morgan commented, "R.I.P. Michael Gambon, 82. A true acting great. He once told me, all I've ever wanted to do was act, but these modern celebrities want a quick buck with no talent or hard work required. It's awful. What would you call this type of person?" I asked. "I'd call them a cretin." His Layer Cake co-star Tamer Hussain wrote on Instagram, "Such a sad day today, for me and all that had the pleasure of knowing him. Hearing of Michael Gambon's passing. Not only was it a pleasure and an honor knowing you on our beautiful film Layer Cake, but the amazing words of advice you gave me, and what I learned from you, as an actor was truly inspirational. May you rest in beautiful peace." Actor Michael Imperioli, known for White Lotus and The Sopranos, said, "One of our most beloved actors has left us. Michael Gambon always shined in everything he did. The singing detective and the cook, the thief, his wife and her lover are my two personal favorites among his huge body of work. I never got to work with Michael, but late one night in 2001 he and Brian Cox somehow found their way into the bar Victoria and I owned in Chelsea. We drank lots and laughed long into the wee hours. I will never forget his kindness, his warm spirit and his wonderful work." Former actor Lawrence Fox added, "I had the great honor of working with Sir Michael in Gosford Park. He was the most mischievous, hilarious and intimidating man. When he spoke, the whole room would fall silent. His voice was otherworldly, as was his talent. A great loss of a mighty actor. R.I.P." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.